Last week, my friends and I decided to visit the old abandoned hospital in our town. It was big and spooky. The hospital had been empty for many years. People said it was haunted, but we didn't believe them. We thought it would be fun to explore. We went there in the evening. The sun was setting and it was getting dark. We brought flashlights because there was no electricity. The air felt cold and creepy. We laughed and joked as we walked up to the front door, but deep inside I was scared. The door was old and rusty. It creaked loudly when we pushed it open. Inside, it was very dark and smelled musty. The floor was covered with dust and leaves. Our footsteps echoed as we walked down the long, empty hallways. I felt like someone was watching us. We found an old room that looked like it used to be a doctor's office. There were broken chairs and old medical equipment. On the wall, there was a cracked mirror. When I looked into it, I thought I saw a shadow move behind me. I turned quickly, but no one was there. My friend Jake said he heard something. It sounded like a whisper. We listened carefully and heard it too. It was coming from down the hallway. We decided to follow the sound. The whisper grew louder and turned into a low moan. I started to feel really scared. We followed the sound to a room at the end of the hall. The door was partly open. When we pushed it open, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room. It was a woman in a hospital gown. Her face was pale and her eyes looked empty. She was whispering and pointing at us. We screamed and ran back down the hallway. The woman started to follow us. Her movements were slow and creepy. She kept whispering, but we couldn't understand what she was saying. I felt a cold breeze on my back as we ran. It felt like she was right behind us. We ran out of the hospital as fast as we could. When we got outside, we stopped to catch our breath. The woman was gone. We looked back at the hospital. The front door slammed shut by itself. We didn't know if it was the wind or something else, but we were too scared to go back and find out. We never went back to the hospital. We told everyone about the ghostly woman, but no one believed us. They said it was just our imagination. But we knew what we saw. The abandoned hospital was haunted, and we had come face to face with its ghost. Since that night, I've had nightmares about the woman in the hospital gown. I see her pale face and empty eyes in my dreams. I wake up in a cold sweat, wondering if she will ever come back. The terrifying events at the abandoned hospital will haunt me forever.